Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, it is time once again for Fangirl Monthly. Sorry, I changed where my title's going on these, so I have to remember which way to point. And I am actually doing this unboxing for the second time due to the fact that I am using a new computer and I didn't realize that for some reason my computer's microphone was picking up at the same time as my headset was. So, yeah, that was extraordinarily difficult to go ahead and try and figure out. So now I do believe I have everything kind of set up. I'm hoping to be able to get these out a little bit better. So I do hope that the past problems are completely finished. Now, as I stated, it is Fangirl Monthly time, and this month's theme is mystical. So let's get right on into the box. I do apologize for the sticker right here. I did just get a P.O. box in which my are going to start going to. So unfortunately, they are going to have this horrible sticker thrown onto them. So I'm going to apologize now for that. So let's go ahead and get right on into this. And as I stated, this has already been opened once. I did record it, but unfortunately I was getting an echo. Okay, so first up on top, we have our little cheat sheet card, and it has Sebastian from Black Butler. And this month's postcard is based on Kasami Kiss. And I am so glad that they've started to include this particular anime and manga within the boxes, as this was not one that was in there previously. So this is kind of a new addition. It is, of course, Tomoe with Nanami. If you have seen the anime or read the manga, you will know that by just by looking at their silhouettes. And that's the one nice thing about these postcards is the fact that no, it does not have their complete faces, but if you are a fan of the anime, you will be able to recognize the the, the two characters or the single character that is on this card. Okay, let me go ahead and pull out the rest. I do apologize if I look tired. It has literally taken me 2 hours to get my computer to cooperate. Now, there is one. Try and get this shot in here. There is one extra item in here. There is a very good reason for that, and I will get to it. Now, this month's tissue paper is a dark gray, which does go with the mystical theme because a lot of mysterious things happen when it is foggy. So, gray tissue paper, love it. And this month's pouch is... Sorry, I do have to look at the Devil May Cry, and this is Dante's tattoo. So I do like the symbol that is on here. It is definitely unique. Devil May Cry is actually on my list of anime to watch. I just have so many that I want to watch that it's gonna take me quite a while to get there. So let me get everybody. Whoa, 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 whoa. One is being an eager beaver, and I'm going to show that one right away. And this is a keychain, and it is from Kasami Kiss. It is Naname and Tomoe. I will give you guys a better look at it. It is really cute due to the fact that it's not just a keychain, but it is a fun little keychain, as it does have this cute little pink tassel that does need to get out of the way. And there it is. It is, as I said, Nanami and Tomoe. I think this is insanely cute. I may or may not use this simply because of the possibility of the tassel getting damaged, but I'm tugging pretty hard on this tassel and it's not budging. And this is a pretty good clasp, lobster clasp on here. Most of these keychains will have this tiny little baby lobster clasp, and that clasp, I don't know what breaks them. I will have my keys in my purse, and it's not like I have a ton of stuff in there that is insanely heavy. My car keys, for example, I do have a car in which it does have keyless entry. So all I have to do is make sure I have my fob on me and I can get into my car. I can start my car. And I do keep that in my purse 90% of the time. And yeah, I don't know how that one could have. I have one on there, and I don't know how that clasp could have busted. The one from my house keys, I can see that those get thrown around a lot. So, but I don't see that with this one, as this one is a very thick clasp for the lobster clasp. Next up, we do have something from Sailor Moon. And it is yet another bracelet. I think one of these days I am going to go through all of the pouches and bags and jewelry that I have from this company because it is an insane amount. Sorry, I'm trying to just get all of these. Trying to figure out which way they are supposed to be going. So I have them pointed in the right direction. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. It is a faux pearl. Faux pearls in between clear beads. We do have a faux pearl drop right here. We do have a charm that is representative of the eternal wand. We have this fun little star, grouping of stars. My brain is trying to think of another way of describing them. It is a chain of stars. There we go. And this sort of reminds me of a necklace in which not a necklace, a bracelet in which I purchased. And I purchased it for the movie release 2 years ago when Funimation was going ahead and doing the releases within the movie theaters. They were doing the second and third movies, and I got a pearl bracelet. It's faux pearl bracelet, but it was so small that I ended up having to get a second necklace, not a second necklace, a second bracelet, and attaching it just like this. And there was a bit of a longer chaining here, as the one made it way too long. So, but innovation. Okay, now this was the charm that was giving me a bit of problems. And this one I think is for King Endymion, as it does, sorry, I'm going wrong, it resemble one of the medals that he does have on his suit. So this is a lovely addition. I cannot wait to wear this when the new Sailor Moon movie comes out. And that will, of course, be the season 4 movie for Crystal. I cannot wait for that to be popping into movie theaters. I am literally counting down the days until it drops. So that will be insanely fun. The next item up is from Black Butler, and I will not be taking it out of the baggie, as it will become harder just to put it back in. And this, of course, is the symbol that is upon Sebastian's, the back of Sebastian's, and it does go, I'm trying to get it right, it does go somewhat like this. And this also is the same symbol, but in purple on one of Ciel's eyes. So that is the binding part of the contract between Ciel and Sebastian. So I absolutely adore this necklace. However, due to certain reasons, I unfortunately will not be able to wear it until a certain time. So I do love it, but unfortunately, yeah, I unfortunately just cannot wear it at this point in time. Which really, really stinks, as I really do love. I love the fact that they went with the symbol that binds them and connects them together. Let me pull you guys down just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it binds them together. So yeah, I'm really liking that. And in the box that actually came from the baggie is from Devil May Cry. Let me see if I can get that. And this is Dante's replica necklace. And I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I have not seen the actual anime, so I cannot say how this looks, how realistic this looks. Now I am testing to make sure that the gem is in there securely, and it is in there securely. I am pushing on it quite hard, and it is not shifting at all. So it is great. Now, again, I am not going to be taking this out of the plastic, but as you can see from the cord, it is an extremely long necklace. It goes from here and travels all the way through into the, trying to think of what this would be called, as it's not a price tag, just into the tag and then back out again, ending right here. So this is going to be an extremely long necklace. Let me see if I can shift this a little bit to see if, yeah, I thought maybe there was a clasp here that you can make this into a shorter necklace. There is not, but I do like the fact that they did incorporate what the end of the necklace was going to look like in with the rest of the necklace. That is so great. I'm loving this one. Now on to the item that is in this cute little box right here. And it is a cute little jewelry box. And it is the Death Note necklace from February's box. Now, I did contact them and I let them know that the seconds, the second hand was not connected. They asked for a picture. I sent them the picture, and they went ahead and processed to get one that is corrected. And as you can see, for some reason the seconds, this thing is turned on, despite the fact that it does have the little plastic piece in here to keep it from turning on. So it is extremely extremely odd. Let me see if I actually turned it off. No, I did not. Huh. Well, now I can't turn it off. I want to contact them again to ask how do you change the battery, as I am afraid that the battery may wear out. But again, this company, if there is a defect in any piece, and it does have to be a defect of it is broken, it cannot be a defect of, oh, well, the shade of blue is incorrect. I mean, that is something they do not have control over. These are created by independent artists, so they cannot take and do anything in regards to that. But if the item does arrive broken, they will go ahead and issue a replacement within reason, as long as they still have the item in stock. And I am very sure that they would figure out something else if the item was no longer in stock. I've been getting these boxes for years. I have had some issues with earrings where a backing was missing, or part of the necklace did break off due to how fragile it was. And they have always been very helpful in getting that fixed. So yeah, they are great, but again, they do not have complete control over every little aspect. So if it's something as simple as, oh, the color's a little off, well, unfortunately, I am sorry, but yeah, they can't do anything about that. You are going to have to, I hate to say it, deal with that, because that is something they don't have control over. Sometimes even the artists do not have control over it. So they are, again, a great company to go ahead and deal with. Customer service is always available on their Facebook page. You can Facebook message them, and once you become good friends with them, they will pretty much know what account it is that you are talking about. So I will contact them and tell them, hey, you know what? This is the problem. Oh, we are sorry. Let us go ahead and fix that for you. And that is going to move us on into next month's theme. Next month's theme for April 2020 will be fantasy adventure, and it will include My Hero Academia, Black Clover, and Sword Art Online. Unfortunately, I am not very into those particular animes or mangas, so I will be passing on April's. I did contact them to see about if you do upgrade to, let's say, the 3-month plan, and you find a box that you're not going to want. Well, you're not going to be able to go on and manually skip it yourself, but they will go ahead as long as you contact them before the 14th of the month prior to that box coming out. They will go ahead and process that skip for you. Now, I do say do it before the 14th, as the 14th may land on a Saturday, and if you are charged, unfortunately, they cannot do much about it. But again, if you're using Facebook with them, they are pretty on top of getting back to you, even on the weekends. But just to be safe, do it on the 12th, as long as that is during the week. That way, you do not run into any problems. And what will happen is your entire membership will shift forward. So, as I had stated, I'm thinking about going with the 3-month plan. So, let's say this was the first box on the 3-month plan. That means I still have 2 boxes. And I am skipping April's box. What will happen is those 2 boxes will remain on my account and shift forward. That is something no other subscription program does. If you do the 3-month plan, the 6-month plan, or even the year plan, you are kind of stuck getting the boxes no matter what. So that is really unfortunate with those types of subscription boxes, but this is a breath of fresh air that they do go ahead and just shift the amount of boxes to the next month, and you can continue to skip until you do find one that you do like. And you do have up until 11:59 Pacific time, so that is West Coast time in the US, to go ahead and sign up for the next month's box. My suggestion is do it several hours earlier. That way you are not stuck in the checkout process. The time has changed, and unfortunately you are not subscribed for April. You are now subscribed to May's box. So I did go ahead and talk to them about that, to find out about that. And that is just my advice to you. Whether or not you take it, that's up to you. So, that is it for Fangirl Monthly for the month of March. I will not be seeing you in April. And depending upon the theme for May, I may see you again then. See what I did there? I couldn't help myself. But until next time, happy reading. Bye bye.